What's up, guys? TDP Rush here, and I have for you today a Burning Abyss deck profile. Burning Abyss is one of the newer archetypes that just came out in Duelist Alliance, or Duelist Advent if you play OCG. I really like this deck a lot. It makes rank 3s, has the ability to play the rank up cards, to float into rank 5s. And the whole deck is just floaters. They just float everywhere, in the grave, in the deck, hand, wherever. Alright, so let's get this started. I play 3 Skarm, Mallow Branch of the Burning Abyss. What he does is, when he's sent to the grave, during the end phase of that turn, well, first let me explain the first part of the effect, actually. They all share, there's 3 of them, Skarm, Graf, and Seer. They all share the same first 2 effects. If you control no back row, you can special summon them from your hand. And if you control a monster that is not a Burning Abyss, they die automatically. And you can only use one of the effects per turn. So you can either special summon them or use their secondary graveyard effect. So Skarm's graveyard effect is, during the turn that he was sent to the grave, you can add 1 level 3 fiend from your deck to your hand. Just double check on that. Yeah, except for him. So he's really good. He can search the other 2, but the most important thing is that he can search Tour Guide. Tour Guide hasn't been searchable since Sangang got banned, unless you go through like really stupid means like Vampire Dragon or something like that. So he's really essential to the deck. He lets you search out all your combo pieces, and he can float in and out of the grave with one of the other effects, and you should be searching every turn. Second one is Graf. I play 3. I think I play 3 of each of the 3. Graf's secondary effect is, when he's sent to the graveyard, you can special summon a Burning Abyss from your deck. He gets you quick access to your Skarms from the deck, or your Seers for late game to make other graveyard plays. He's also very good. And then I run 3 Seer, Mallow Branch of the Burning Abyss. Seer's effect, secondary effect, is when he's sent to the grave, you can special You can special summon a Burning Abyss monster from your graveyard when he's sent to the grave. Yeah, I lost my train of thought, sorry. So he's really good in recycling Skarm, and also recycling their Exceed Dante. He just, late game, he lets you just float in and out. There's a little loop I'll show you later, it's really good. So yeah, he's pretty good too. Resurrect from the grave. So then, of course, triple Tour Guide. Tour Guide can summon herself or any of the 3 of them, because they're all level 3 fiends. So she's your core combo maker. She's searchable by Skarm. And I also play 3 Mathematicians. The deck can run Curry Bandits or Mathematicians. I prefer Mathematician because I don't like to burn through my Burning Abyss cards really fast. And he also gives me like little combos. I'll show a few of them later. He's pretty good, and he also lets me draw a lot of cards. Then I run 1 BLS and 1 Chaos Sorcerer, because I do run lights, and Dante, their Exceed, is light. So if you can run BLS, why not run BLS? And then I also run 1 Dark Necrofear. My friend showed me this tech, and it's really good, because they're all fiends. Tour Guide's fiend, and she's just really clutch. And if your opponent has a problem monster, you can basically just steal it, like just punch her into it. She has a 28 butt, so she's pretty hard to get over. And she also helps with OTK plays, so she's pretty good. The one thing I like about this deck is that I don't dead draw ever, and I'll explain that in a second. And to round off the lights, I run the one Felice to go with the Mathematician. She's also really good. You can mill and get your Burning Abyss effects, similar to how she's used in Shadol's. And 2 Effect Veiler, because I really like Effect Veiler this format. Alright, on to the spells. I run Triple Supply Squad, because your guys are constantly dying from their own effects. So you're going to be drawing a lot of cards. You can get a lot of advantage really quickly with this deck, which is what I like it a lot. Basically, you should be able to end your games by your 3rd or 4th turn if you draw well. Triple Supply Squad, 1 Foolish Burial. Send them from the deck to grave, get some effects off. 1 Monster Reincarnation, another tech my friend showed me. Pretty good. Get your BLS Chaos Sorcerer, Dark Necrofear back, and also get your grave effects off for your Burning Abysses, so it's pretty good. And then I run 2 Rank Up Magic Astral Forces. This lets me go into rank 5 plays off my rank 3s. And I don't run 3 because you don't really need it. Once this is in the grave, you can just keep recycling it back to your hand through its own effects. So it's pretty good. Alright, that's the spells, onto the traps. I run triple Regeki Break and triple Phoenix Wing Windblast. These cards are basically costless. You pitch a Burning Abyss, you get this effect, and you also get the Burning Abyss's effect. Yes, they can be used for costs. They cannot miss timing. So this, a costless Phoenix Wing Windblast is actually really good. I was thinking about moving some stuff around, maybe running Karma Cut. I have to test it. I'm not sure how it's going to work. So it needs to be tested, because these can target anything. Karma Cut can only target monsters. And I don't run space because I have 6 of them right here. And I run the 1 of Divine Wrath, because counter traps are really good. And then I run 2 Breakthrough Skills. Breakthrough Skill is amazing this format against pretty much every deck. 1 Torrential, 1 Compulse, 1 Solemn. Alright, that rounds up the main deck, 40 cards. Extra deck. I run 1, 2 Dantes. Don't run 3, you don't need 3. He's amazing. He's an Exceed version of Card Trooper. Detach a material, mill 1 to 3 cards, and he gains 500 attack for every card you mill. Then after until the end phase, the attack boost. And then after he declares an attack, at the end of the battle phase, he switches to defense. He has 1,000 attack, 25 defense, so he becomes a 25 beater, and then switches to defense so he doesn't die. Then I run 1 Giga Brilliant for OTK, 2 Ghost Trick Alucard because I really like this card, 1 Chronomaly Crystal Chrononaut. I don't really use it for its own effect, I'll explain that in a second. 1 Zen Mains, 1 Mech Equip Engineer, 1 Nightmare Shark to end games. So those are all the rank 3s. I will keep you 3 to the side. Okay, now for the rank 5s. I run 2 Pleiades. I'm probably going to cut it down to 1. 1 Bram, and 1 Heraldry Crest of Horror. These guys can rank up into these guys, making them really... oh, all the way around. Yep. These guys rank into these guys. Bram plus Supply Squads is silly. Pleiades with 3 equips is also silly. And ranking him up into a 4K beater is really nice. Unfortunately, I don't have a Granosaurus. I don't know why. Once I get Granosaurus, I'm probably going to take out the Giga Brilliant and either Zen Mains or Mech Equip. Oh no, the Giga Brilliant and one of the Pleiades for Granosaurus and Volcasaurus, because Volcasaurus is really nice. So those are the rank 5s. And then I run the 1 Gaia to overlay over any of them that are dead, overlay over a Bram after it comes back from the grave, and the 1 Arcanite Magician, because I can use Mathematician to dump Felice and then Synchro into it. Really good. Now for side deck. The side deck is probably going to change soon. I do have Stygian Dirges on the way. That card is really, really nice this format. So one Flying Sea, the 3rd Effect Veiler, 2 Rises, 1 Mobius, 2 Caius, 1 Majesty's Fiend. I might bump this up to 2, or even main deck 1. Really good card. 2 Stormforts. I run all of the Monarch and Sack stuff for Shadal games, because I can only special summon the 1, so I'll just special summon one of my Burning Abyss cards and then just sack it for a Majesty's Fiend or a Caius. I might cut a Caius, actually. I prefer to go into Ryza, because Ryza can't be super polyed by Shadals. 2 Stormforth. This card is amazing. It's basically a soul exchange, but it's quick play, and you can still enter your battle phase. Then triple MST, because spot destruction is nice, and double Vanity's Emptiness. It's a $25. Sorry guys, just... Alright, sorry about that. Alright, oh, that about wraps up the deck. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment or message me. Yeah, I really like this deck. I feel it's a very strong contender to this format. Although, as far as I know, it doesn't have any more support coming out, unfortunately. So, it'll last till like November, till Clifforts come out, and should all get their new stuff, and Tellarknights get their new stuff. I should have a Tellarknight profile up soon. Until then, see you guys later.